Today on Tricrow Studios, I want to have a little bit of fun here, play a little bit of metal with my Flying V, Gibson Flying V Melody Maker. So I think we're all really here to just hear this guitar with, a little bit of metal, because for some reason some people think, because of the bridge, I guess, and the fact that there's only one pickup, that it's not really going to be able to play metal. But I do have to get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way here. There's two comments that I do generally get when I'm doing a video like this. Number one, what gauge strings are you using? 10 to 46. And did you have any trouble keeping tuning stability when you're going down to drop B? And that's just no. It was very easy, very comfortable to play. All right, so there you go. There are the 3 sound samples, the 3 metal sound samples for the Flying V Melody Maker from Gibson. This guitar here I bought almost a year ago, and I did basically one video with it. I've played with it a little, but I have so many guitars. I know I get asked about this every now and then, but I have so many guitars, it's kind of hard to get through all the guitars and amps like that to make all the videos. But this is one that I really wanted to make, and I do want to make one where it's just more styles with this guitar as well through different amps. Because I did buy a classic 57 Plus pickup for this, but I wanted to get you know, sound samples with the guitar basically stock out of the way before doing anything like that. But as I stated at the beginning of the video, bringing it down into like drop tunings and tuning it rather low, I use 10 to 46 strings. I like, especially when you're playing leads, I just find it's a little more, gets me a little more involved in the playing. I kind of feel it a little more. And as well, when I'm like doing a lot of like palm muting and stuff like that, I don't know, I just find it satisfying. You may want to, you know, go a gauge of string up or 2, perhaps, if you know, you want a little more tension going there. But it is a very comfortable guitar to play. It is one of those guitars where, yeah, it is a cheap guitar, or a cheaper guitar, with not a lot of flash and flair to it. So I do have to say it's a rocker, because that is what everyone says about, you know, guitars like that. Satin finished guitar with, this is very weird, a maple body with a mahogany neck and a rosewood fretboard. The pickup that's in here also is a Duncan designed HB, it's either 102 or 103. I want to say it's a 103. So it's not even the Seymour Duncan pickup that's in here. However, it's, as you can hear, it's a very good pickup. But for some reason, myself, my Gibson guitars, I like having Gibson pickups in it, so it is something that I do want to replace. As well, I do want to make note of the tuners here. These are Kluson Deluxe tuners, so they're not the vintage style. And what I mean by that is, it's not the vintage sizing. So if you wanted to replace these tuners here, you could do that with any tuner really that you want. I mean, you have to, you know, drill in some holes or pilot some new holes in for screws if they're like Grovers or something like that. But you don't have to get these smaller vintage sized to actually fit in the headstock, or you don't have to like bore out larger holes. Again, very comfortable guitar to play. I really enjoy it. One downside that I find with the guitar though, which doesn't make me reach for it all the time, it's not even where the output jack is. It's actually the fact that it doesn't have a tone knob. No tone control on here. And the cavity, as you can see, it's a very slim body. It's a lot thinner than like a 70s style Flying V. But it does not have enough room to actually put like one of those double ringed potentiometers or what have you, where you can kind of put the volume and the tone kind of together, and there's not a ton of space to actually add another control knob. But other than that, it is really a great guitar to play, very comfortable. The lightning bar here, well, I think it's actually just a wraparound, not the lightning bar, because it doesn't have the little indentations. But the compensated wraparound bridge is very comfortable. You will feel the strings move a little more, and it feels like there's a little more vibration when you're actually picking as well. And the strings will kind of slide up and down a tiny bit when you're playing leads, depending on how how much you're bending and everything. It's not uncomfortable, doesn't really cause any issues, but it's something that you'll just notice. But yeah, if you're seeing this guitar used on the used market and you're thinking about picking it up, if you already have maybe 2 guitars, pick this up. If you're looking to get this as like your main guitar, you can do it, but you may have some issues. Anyway, that's all I really have to say, so thanks for watching.